If you're over 60 and you believe that a daily walk is all you need to stay strong, steady, and independent, this message might just change how you think about your health, starting today. For years, we've heard it everywhere. Walking is the safest, simplest exercise for older adults. Our doctors recommend it. Our friends swear by it. And many of us proudly say, "I walk every day, so I'm doing fine." And you know what? Walking is good. It's fantastic for your heart. It lifts your mood, and it helps with circulation. It's a wonderful habit to have. But here's the quiet concern that many older adults never hear, and it's a critical one. According to orthopedic specialists, the very doctors who work with seniors every single day, walking alone may not be enough after you turn 75, especially if your goal is to stay upright, mobile, and living independently in your own home. Now, this isn't about creating fear. It's about building awareness. After age 60, and even more so after 70 and 75, our bodies change in ways that walking just doesn't fully address. The muscles that once stayed strong with very little effort begin to weaken at a faster rate. Our natural balance systems become a little less responsive. The joints we rely on start to lose some of their protective support. And these small losses, almost unnoticeable at first, can quietly add up over time, creating a bigger problem down the road. I know many seniors are shocked when they hear this. I hear it all the time, they say. But I walk every morning without fail. So why do I still feel weaker? Why is it getting harder just to get out of a comfortable chair? Why do I feel a little unsteady on the stairs? The answer isn't that you're failing. It's not that you're doing something wrong. The answer is that your body now needs a different kind of support to thrive. Orthopedic surgeons, the doctors who repair hips, knees, and shoulders, see the same pattern again and again. They see patients who walked faithfully for years, yet still arrive in their offices with weakness that could have been prevented. Not because walking is bad for them, but because it doesn't challenge the specific muscles and systems that are essential for protecting you from falls and preventing the loss of independence. And here's the most important part of this whole message. This decline is not inevitable. It is not just a normal part of aging that you have to accept. And it is absolutely not too late to change course, even if you're in your late 70s or your 80s. The real problem is that no one clearly explains what to do instead. Seniors are often told what to avoid, what not to do, or what they're supposedly too old for. But rarely are they shown simple, realistic daily habits that actually work with an aging body, not against it. So, what do many older adults do? They do what feels safe. They stick to walking. They become more cautious. They start to limit their movements. And without even realizing it, they slowly train their bodies to do less and less, which only accelerates the problem. What if the very thing you rely on for your health is only giving you part of the picture? What if there's a safer, smarter approach that orthopedic doctors quietly wish more seniors knew about? An approach that supports your strength, improves your balance, and boosts your confidence without adding strain or risk to your body. In the next part of this video, we're going to break down exactly why walking alone falls short after age 75. We'll talk about the most common mistakes that even well-meaning seniors make. And I'll show you how a small, simple shift in your daily movement can make a truly meaningful difference in your life. Stay with me, because what you're about to learn may completely change how you move. Let's have a calm, clear conversation about something really important. What happens to our bodies as we age, and why walking, a fantastic habit, often stops being enough after age 75. For years, walking serves us so well. It's a simple forward motion, one foot in front of the other. It feels gentle and familiar. But here's the thing. Aging isn't just about endurance or heart health. It also affects our strength, balance, reaction time, and the stability of our joint sole areas that a simple walk barely touches. Here's the key issue that orthopedic specialists often point out. After we turn 60, our bodies start losing muscle mass faster than we can rebuild it, unless those muscles are gently challenged. This process picks up speed after 70, and again after 75. The muscles most affected aren't the ones we use for a leisurely stroll on flat ground. They are the deep support muscles. These are the muscles that help you get up from a chair without pushing off with your hands. They're the ones that keep you steady when you turn around suddenly. They're the crucial muscles that catch you if you trip on a rug or miss a step. Walking simply doesn't train these muscles enough. This is why so many seniors who walk faithfully every single day still find themselves feeling weaker over time. They're staying active, but they're not being strategically active. Another common issue is balance. Our sense of balance isn't just about our inner ear. It's a complex system that involves our vision, nerve signals from our feet, muscle response, and joint awareness. When you walk the same route, at the same pace, day after day, your balance system stops being challenged. The body adapts by doing the bare minimum required. As orthopedic doctors often say, the body keeps what it uses. It loses what it doesn't. And this is where some well-meaning habits can quietly start to backfire. Mistake number 1 is only doing what feels easy. Many seniors understandably stick to movements that feel comfortable because comfort feels safe. But comfort doesn't maintain strength. A gentle challenge does. Mistake number 2 is avoiding muscle work out of fear. Some older adults worry that strength exercises are dangerous after a certain age. But in reality, properly chosen, low-impact movements are what protect our joints, not harm them. Mistake number 3 is sitting too much between walks. A good morning walk doesn't cancel out long hours spent sitting in a chair. Prolonged sitting sends a signal to our muscles that they aren't needed anymore, and over time, they listen. And mistake number 4 is ignoring the small warning signs. Things like needing to use the armrest to stand up, holding the wall for support on the stairs, or feeling a little unsure when you turn quickly. These are not signs of failure. They are early signals from your body asking for a different kind of attention. But here is the really good news. You do not need intense workouts. You do not need a gym membership. And you absolutely do not need to push through any pain. What you need is purposeful daily movement that gently reminds your body how to support you effectively. Orthopedic surgeons often explain that the goal after 75 isn't to walk farther or faster. The real goal is to stay upright, steady, and confident in your daily life. That means we need to focus on leg strength, hip stability, core support, and balance awareness. These systems all work together. When one weakens, the others try to compensate, until one day, they can't anymore. And here's a very important reassurance. Even if you've never done these types of movements before, even if you feel weaker than you used to, and even if you're starting at a very basic level, your body can still respond. Older muscles still adapt. Older nerves can still learn. And older joints still benefit tremendously from gentle, purposeful use. The improvement might be a little slower than it was at 40, but it is very, very real. In the next part of this video, I'm going to walk you through some simple, medically safe daily habits that orthopedic specialists often recommend for seniors who want to do more than just get by. These habits don't replace your walk. They complete it. They are designed to fit into your real life with no special equipment, no strain, and no pressure. Most importantly, they will help you feel stronger and steadier right where it matters most. At home, on the stairs, and in all those small, everyday moments. All right, let's talk about what really helps after the age of 75. And I want to be very clear. This isn't about intense workouts or extreme routines. These are gentle, medically safe, daily habits often encouraged by orthopedic professionals because they support the very systems that matter most for your independence. If you enjoy walking, please continue walking. But think of these habits as the missing pieces that walking alone doesn't quite cover. We're going to go through them step by step, slowly, clearly, and realistically. First up is habit 1. Chair strength for standing and stability. One of the most important movements we do every day is simply standing up from a chair. If that becomes difficult, our independence can be affected very quickly. This habit gently supports the muscles in your thighs, hips, and core. Here's how you do it. Find a sturdy chair, one that doesn't roll. Sit up tall with your feet flat on the floor, about hip-width apart. You can cross your arms over your chest, or if you need a little help, place your hands lightly on the chair. Now, slowly stand up. Pause for one breath, and then slowly sit back down. That's 1 repetition. Just start with 3 to 5 repetitions, once a day. The key is to move slowly. No rushing, no forcing it. If you need to use the armrests at first, that's perfectly fine. Over time, you can try using them less. Why does this matter so much? Because this movement strengthens the exact muscles you use for getting off toilets, out of chairs, out of cars, and out of bed. Walking doesn't train this specific motion. This does. Next is habit 2. The gentle balance wake-up. Balance isn't something you either have or you lose. It's something you practice. This habit gently wakes up your balance system without any risk. Stand near a counter or another sturdy surface. Place one hand lightly on it for safety. Now, shift your weight slightly to one foot. Lift the other heel, not the whole foot, just the heel. Hold that for about 5 to 10 seconds, then switch sides. Try to do 2 rounds for each side. If lifting the heel feels too challenging right now, just shift your weight from side to side without lifting at all. This simple act tells your brain and your nerves to stay alert. It trains the small, stabilizing muscles in your ankles and hips that are crucial for protecting against falls. This isn't about perfection, it's about awareness. Habit 3 is for daily hip movement to support your joints. Our hips are central to our balance, walking, and ability to turn. When they get stiff, the body starts to compensate in unsafe ways. This habit keeps the hips gently mobile. Stand tall and hold on to a chair or a counter. Slowly move one leg backward, keeping your torso upright. Return to the center. Then, slowly move that same leg slightly out to the side. Return to the center. That's 1 cycle. Aim for 5 slow cycles on each leg. There's no swinging or jerking, just smooth, controlled motion. These small movements support joint health and help you maintain your stride length and turning ability, things that walking alone doesn't always preserve as we age. And finally, habit 4, the posture reset for confidence and breathing. Our posture affects our balance, our breathing, and even how confident we feel. Many seniors unknowingly develop a slight forward lean, which shifts their weight forward and increases their fall risk. This habit gently reminds your body how to align itself. Whether you're sitting or standing, just gently roll your shoulders back and down. Lift your chest slightly, but don't be stiff about it. Imagine a string gently lifting the very top of your head. Now take 3 slow, deep breaths. You can do this several times a day, especially after you've been sitting for a while. Better posture improves your balance signals and reduces strain on your joints. It just makes all movement feel easier and safer. So, how do you put it all together? This entire routine takes only about 10 minutes. You can do it all at once, break it into smaller moments throughout your day, add it after your walk, or even do it while you're watching TV. There's no perfect time. Consistency is what truly matters. And a very important reminder, you should feel a mild sense of effort, but you should never feel pain. If anything feels sharp or just wrong, please stop. This is about supporting your body, not pushing it. As orthopedic professionals often tell their patients, the goal is not to do more. The goal is to keep doing what matters: standing, turning, reaching, balancing, living. Before we finish, I want to leave you with something just as important as movement itself. It's reassurance. Many seniors worry that they've waited too long to start. I want you to hear this clearly. You haven't. If there's one message orthopedic specialists wish every older adult could truly absorb, it's this: your body is still listening. No matter your age, no matter how long you've felt stiff or weak, no matter how cautious you've become, the idea that change stops after a certain birthday is simply not true. Your body still has the capacity to adapt, to strengthen, and to support you. What does change, however, is the approach. After 75, health is no longer about pushing limits or chasing personal bests. It's about protecting capability. It's about the simple, profound ability to stand up from a chair without hesitation. It's the confidence to walk into a room without immediately scanning for something to grab onto. It's that quiet inner assurance that your body will respond when you need it to, without you having to second-guess it. And here's a crucial point, that confidence doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing what matters. So many seniors feel discouraged because they compare themselves to who they used to be 20 or 30 years ago. That comparison is a silent thief of motivation. But your body doesn't respond to comparison. It responds to attention. Just a few minutes of purposeful movement tells your muscles they are still needed. A few moments of balanced practice tells your nervous system to stay sharp and responsive. A simple posture reset, sitting or standing tall, tells your spine it still has a vital role to play in supporting you. These small messages, sent consistently, add up over time. They accumulate slowly, safely, and steadily. And here's something important to remember on this journey. Improvement at this stage often feels subtle at first. You might not notice a dramatic change overnight, but one day you'll be getting up from your favorite chair and realize it felt a little easier. Another day, you'll turn to grab something and realize you did it without even thinking about it. These are not small wins. They are profound signs that your body is listening and cooperating again. You are not trying to get younger. That's not the goal. You are building reliability. You are fostering a partnership with your body based on trust and consistency. Orthopedic doctors often say that true independence is protected in the most ordinary moments of our day. Getting out of a car, carrying a plate from the kitchen to the dining table, stepping off a curb with confidence. These moments don't demand a huge burst of strength. They demand consistent, reliable support from your muscles and joints. And consistency does not mean perfection. This is so important. If you miss a day of your little routine, nothing is lost. If you feel like you need to move a bit slower one day, nothing is wrong. If you need to use a chair or a wall for support, nothing has failed. The single most important habit you can cultivate is simply showing up for your body with kindness and patience. Of course, walking still has its place. Getting fresh air and sunshine still matters. Movement in all its forms still heals. But now, you understand that walking is only part of the picture. By adding gentle strength exercises, some balance awareness, fluid joint movements, and better posture support, you give your body the complete toolkit it needs to keep serving you well. You deserve to feel steady on your feet. You deserve to feel capable in your daily life. You deserve to move through your days with less fear and more trust in your own body. So here's a gentle invitation to you today. Choose one small habit. Just one. Maybe it's standing on one leg while you brush your teeth, or doing a few gentle stretches in your chair. Practice it today. Not to fix yourself, not to chase a memory of your youth, but to actively support the wonderful life you are living right now. Your body has carried you a long, long way. Giving it a few minutes of thoughtful care each day is a powerful way to help it carry you forward. Thank you for taking this time for your health. Remember to subscribe for more tips on staying active and independent.